Welcome back to the Champ the Mars Tournament Expert Division Weekend Round. Hole number 4. This is a free-to-play option with a Kingmaker. Sniper bounce up shot. P3 plus 20% max. You'll need to add spin and top spin or backspin and right spin as needed for wind strength and wind angles. I'll go over that in a minute. We're always using a half a ball of right curl, circle drop, overpower. You want to pull this with an 1159 flicker. It's no move target. So what we're going to do is from no move target, we're going to immediately spin around, line up our wind angle, determine what wind angle we have and what wind strength we have so we can set the right amount of spins here. All right. So wind angles are as follows. So basically, we're looking at this tree in the background, this green tree. Anything from here and then to the next line we're looking at is this little red bush in the front next to the tree. Right to the left-hand side of that. So 3 major wind angles, right? Crosswind, neutral, headwind. If you have the crosswind for winds between 7 and 7.7, you need 1 backspin, 2.8 right spin. Winds between 7.8 to 8.5, you need 0.9 backspin, 2.9 right spin. And winds between 8.6 and 9.1, you'll need 0.8 backspin, 3.0 right spin. Winds neutral angle here in the middle, winds between 7 and 7.7 is 0.8 back, 2.6 right. Winds 7.8 to 8.5 is 0.7 back, 2.7 right. And then winds 8.6 to 9.1 is 0.6 back, 2.8 right. In the headwind angle over here, 7 to 7.7, you'll need 0.7 back, 2.6 right. Between 7.8 and 8.5, you need 0.6 back, 2.7 right. And then winds 8.6 to 9.1, you need 0.5 backspin, 2.8 right spin. That is the wind angle that I have here. I have the headwind angle, and I have a king wind. So I'm going to play this with 0.5 backspin, 2.8 right spin. We're always playing the same amount of curl, the same amount of overpower, so that way we eliminate some of those inconsistencies from the shot. So to make it simple, it's a half a ball of right curl, circle drop overpower. This is what we're looking for every time with this shot. So if you notice, I got the left side of my ball is just barely touching my center line. You don't want it into it, and you don't want it over it. If anything, leave it a click off to the right. So leave the tiniest of gaps between the ball and your center line. If anything, ideally you want it to just be touching it or just barely off of it to the right. So depending on how your device works, if you go to click it over and it looks like that ball is covered in a line, then click it back to the right. Better to favor slightly less curl than slightly more with this shot. All right. Always, like I said, always the same curl. And then make sure that you're pulling down until the circle drops. So we're just playing just circle drop. So I'll always pull it down. You'll see me. I'll pull it down till it clicks down. I give it one click up, make sure it pops back up, then one click back down. Then I know I'm always at the same amount of power every time. If I got the left side of my ball touching that center line, I know I'm at the same amount of curl every time. So from there, all you got to do is tweak pull angles and spin sets. This shot is very pull angle dependent. Like I said, I definitely recommend pulling this with an 1159 flicker. This is not the most consistent drop. This is the free-to-play option. So if you're going to play this option with the Kingmaker, you may want to practice it a few times. See how it works with your pull angle. See what kind of tweaks or adjustments you might need to make to get this to drop. It's a tough hole using a Kingmaker. But as you see, it can be done. So I wish you guys the best of luck. It's, oh, by the way, the adjustment is P3 plus 20% max sniper 10 numbers. P3 20 max sniper 10 numbers. No moving target P3. Using the sniper and the Kingmaker. 1159 flicker. Half ball right curl, circle drop OP. Tweaks as given. Good luck. Hope you guys get the drop. We'll see you on the next hole.